Hey guys, let's look at another breakthrough to shodan kind of video. My intent is, as we do many of them, we get to see all sorts of principles and ideas because the board's always different. Okay, here we go. 3 stones. I'm white. These games I like to play very basic. It really brings up good things. So just real basic subtle. This is not For an even up game, this is not too slow. AI likes it just fine. For a handicap game, it's pretty darn slow. Okay. And you recall my style, settle at A, settle at B, and then find some 3-3 to settle in, and then the game starts. Okay. Settle, settle, 3-3. And now the game starts. Seems to me his wall is the biggest thing talking. The only question, and I'm not going to be third line, that's for sure. So fourth line, how far? If I keep it to A, then I'm not going to get cut. If I go this, oh, apparently I went down there. I thought that was bigger. But let's finish our top discussion. If I go further, I might get cut off. But I felt that the two white groups could settle independently with ease. But before that, here, you see in the review, I assumed his wall was the next thing. But in the game, I thought it was bottom right. And I'm trying to decide now what I think. I guess the bottom right is still opening while the top is late opening. So I don't know what I would play. I think I'd play this again. But let's assume black, white, black. I play my gote and he gets the good move in. Do I feel that I was somehow wrong here? Good question. I don't think so. Anyway, so I played here. Um, 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 um. Okay. This is now, so I'm alive, right? I can walk away. I'm alive. But this is double sente. Whoever gets this in gets it for free. So I'll go ahead and get it in. Yeah, it gives him thickness. True. This is sente, and I like getting. Right now, he's going to decide that way. If I wait 30 moves, he might decide something a little different. What if he tries this? I mean, so I'm kind of like asking now, what do you want to do? And I'm wondering, if he responds this way, have I made a mistake? I don't think so. Anyway, you see I'm trying to analyze, and if I don't stop myself, I'll go on forever. So he played this way. I'm wondering now if that was a correct move. That's two moves I wonder about so far. My move, then I get this one. Okay. I wanted to go one further, but when you look at the safety, I'm just feeling too close to his thickness. So that's why I choose this one. He plays here. Interesting. Not this way for two reasons. I'm not interested in Area 1 territory. That's not what I'm here for. What I'm here for is making his Area 2 small. And this exchange is better for him. So instead, I go this way, making that area small. Let me mark it so we're all on the same page here. I just made area 1 smaller. Oh, but he can take my area 2 away. I don't care about area 2. That's the point. Okay. We go this way. Well, now I'm happy to descend in Sente. Points and safety in Sente. And now he's officially over-concentrated. My first thought is to Hane. The problem is it's just cut, and that doesn't do me any good. Okay, so second thought here, but I'm not growing anything. And even if he ignores, I'm not bothering him. I'm basically just making area 1 as small as I can. But notice he's really thick here. He can do things like this, for instance. And I can't disconnect him. I mean, it's not like I just didn't see this as doing anything significant. I have questions about it, but so that's the third move this game I feel unsure about. So where did I go? I came here. But why? Let's figure it out because I'm feeling rather unsure. Do I have any groups in question? No. My A group is very out. So even if he spins a move, taking out my ice space underneath, there's still just tons of room to run. I'm not concerned about my A group. Does he have any groups that are awkward? Well, if I cut, which it looks like I can do, he does have 2 separate groups, but I think they can. Yeah, I don't think now's the time. Let's just have him go this way. Yeah, I try to run out. Yeah, I don't think I'm weaker than he is. I don't see anything happening here. Okay. But I do see now when you play handicap, there's a certain thing that happens. You have to use your imagination when you play handicap. So I look at the A group and I go, oh, a weak group. That's a silly thing to say, right? I mean, let's use the word absurd. The A group being weak is absurd. Well, yes, then why do I see it that way? Because anytime we see the kick of A, the kick and stand, that immediately brings the 3-3 to mind, the spot that threatens to connect under. It's a free move because black needs to respond or it's horrible, right? So we got that for free. So then what do? Well, we start to run, and we're nearly alive. But we die, yeah, because the cut doesn't mean anything. But what if we were able to play again 2 moves in a row? Starting to mean something. He now has 2 weak groups. Did you follow all that? So I play here so that now I'm attacking. Now, I know that this is silly, but I see the A group as weak. And I kill the A group. How did I do that? Because it's weak. Now, again, I know intellectually that that's silly, but the point isn't that I killed it. The point is that it has weaknesses. So when I play in area 1, It's not because area 1 is the next biggest area, but rather it separates the A group from the B group. The B group isn't strong, but that 3-3 is just so juicy. So hopefully you'll have some understanding as to why I come in here. It's not because that's the biggest area. It's that there's so much going on here. So much of what? So much of his weakness going on. There you go. I almost said it right. Okay. He plays here. Interesting. Come on out. I have a lot of thoughts here. This is the fourth move I think I may have done wrong. If I was going to do it now, I would just walk out. If he were to turn, I'm happy to play here. He's very pleasant. I think I would play this way now. I played this way, but this begs him to help the corner. Please play another stone in your corner. Okay, I will. So I've just helped him. There's no reason to help. He clearly has weaknesses there. So I should be coming out. Okay, that's my fourth potential mistake. Come on out. Of course. Atari, and there's a serious weakness here. So fix the weakness. Fix. Fix. This is interesting here. Well, isn't it interesting that I have a stone right there? Well, that worked out. Made my getting out very easy. He comes under. Okay, I'll just come out. This is a little bit worth looking at. Coming out at A is a very easy thing to do, meaning wide open spaces. You can run for miles through the hills and you won't meet a soul. That's a lot of running potential, lots of freedom. Well, if I were to play here, ooh, I got an eye. So it was a real different feeling for it. This really feels like I'm doing more. Let's finish up this thought. Boom, 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 boom. Ah, I wish I'd got out. Kind of like that. Okay. So I get out. He plays here. Interesting. Fixing his weakness. I threaten the weakness. And now he can't cut me. And I'm more out. I now have a wall facing out. Now I have a 3-stone wall facing out. This is going well for me. And of course, his A group is now officially weak. Okay. Comes out. Come out. Clearly for my safety. But also, we're starting to see a lot of weak black groups. 3, to be precise. 3 or 4. Sure. Okay. I went this way. I'd like to have an eye. And I think I can do that. Notice his corner's just really full of holes here. Comes down. Couple ways of doing this. I went this way with the intent. Let me show you my intent. White, black, boom, boom, boom. I have an eye here. Without that, is this an eye? No. Here, no. No eyes. So I thought if I played this way, I can get an eye out of it. No, it's not necessarily true, but that was my intent. It looks strong. It looks like he can get an eye, and look at his corner. Very weak. I assumed at this point he'd go save his corner, but no. He comes out saving his A group, a little early for that, attacking my B group, almost. If I couldn't kill his corner, I think his move's good, right? If I can't kill the corner, what am I going to do? Run? He runs, I run out. I have weak groups. Well, thank goodness he has a weak corner, and I get to link them together. This pretty much has to be done in a particular way, and I did it in that particular way. So his corner dies. He turns. Should I be pointing anything out in the corner? If I say Atari, he says Atari, I can take Atari, boom, he's alive. If you look at any of these sequences, they all end in his life, unless it's this sequence. I think this is the only sequence. Anyway, I play. If I say Atari here, that's kind of different. Maybe not. Maybe this works. But anyway, I did it this way. Okay, he plays away. If we look, I have area 1. That's a good size. And, well, I have 4 corners. And kind of nice. They're all have some size to them. But he's kind of going for a big area 2. Okay, how shall we think about this? Well, first thing to consider is my A stones aren't great. What am I going to do? Run home? I'd rather stay where the action is, but that's a dangerous thing to do here. So I come up so that I can stay where the action is. He plays. I would love to fight here in all sorts of ways. The problem is my group's too weak. So play away. If maybe this is better. Yeah. So I should play here, right? Yeah, my mistake. I played here thinking if he plays this way, I can easily get home, but there I am playing that passive move again. So it's a clear mistake on my part. So I came up because he just made a big statement. So maybe it's not that bad. Okay. So let's look at what he does. I'm going to attack your top group. I think I can withstand that. Yeah, not Sentai. Yeah, you're attacking me. And next move I need to respond, but not yet. What else is he doing? Growing a big area 1. Okay. What else is he doing? Helping his A group. Well, this move gets in area 1 and puts the A group actually behind enemy lines, which is too much of a distance to really mean anything, but it does, and I do kill the A group, right? So when I say use your imagination in handicap go, Said, "Ooh, the A group, the B group's weak." What are you, crazy? I know it's not weak, but I kill it. How come? Because I saw it as weak. Oh, we're going to kill the A group. Don't be silly. I agree. That's an irrational thought, but I killed it. How did I do that? Because I saw its weaknesses. Okay, he comes out. You got it. Nope, that's not where it went. He plays here, using up my liberties. The only problem is it's horribly weak. So I cut. Now, I did some reading here. I read out, if he turns, there's a few things I can do. Let's look at a few of them. I can use the driving to Tsuji. White, black, driving home. Driving to Tsuji, very powerful. I'm remembering a certain game where a certain pro used the driving to Tsuji on me 3 times in one game. Okay. But I don't really like it because what if this Atari, say Atari, granted, black's very thin, but I'm a clump. So what I did read is turn double Atari, Atari, capture, Atari, capture. And I thought, oh, my center group's very healthy. And my upper left is healthy. That's what I read out. I'm great. I don't care if I'm split. He comes up. Well, capture the cutting stone. I behaved myself. I want to keep fighting here, but capture the cutting stone. That was interesting. Felt like he went over and asked his friend to come help him play. Because it's a different feel to the, like all of a sudden he got aggressive and I was getting a little worried. Here, I just capture. I thought a lot about this move, right? He plays and then this sort of things. No, it's just not working. Just not working. Okay. Well, then maybe come down. Well, yeah, but then he gets a really powerful turn here. Okay, so just take. Okay, just take. Comes down. Okay. I'm concerned about my corner. Make it stronger. Let's make it stronger one more time, then I'll come out. Okay, felt good about that. Gote. Great turn. Double Atari coming up. He fixes. There's something to look at here. If I Atari, and then what? Well, there's really nothing to do here. There's very little Aji. I could do it now or later, and in both cases, there's not much Aji. If I just play here, he fixes everything in one move. Yeah, but his shape is ugly. And it's weak. And if you use your imagination, you can see it dying, and it dies. Now, you're going to think this is funny, but I see the 4 A stones as weak. Okay. Yeah. Well, if they're weak, that makes the B stones weak. So my imagination says, yeah, I'll kill A and B. And that's what happened in the game. So my imagination in this game said I'm going to kill A, B, C, and D way early. And that's what happened. Because I saw the weaknesses and went in that direction. Now, against a strong player, they see the weaknesses too. They see them coming and they take care of them, and there's nothing there. But against weaker players, they tend to not. Yeah, it's interesting. So imagination's important in high handicap games. Okay, I fix, surround the center. I'm very aware my center group does not have any eyes. How shall we defend? Well, let's start by making black center group weak. A little harder for him to attack us if he's weak. Okay. He gets this in Sente. Okay. But notice he's very weak in the A department. As a matter of fact, I believe I can just kill it. Let's make sure here. Tari, does that kill? Yeah. Okay. You know, when you're in the middle of a game, you see something and you read it out, but a lot of times you're not very sure till the game's over. Then you go check, was I right? So I was right. Okay. And he fixes. I'm still see the 2A and the 2B. Now I'm thinking they're weak. They almost died. Okay. Then I get my center group stronger as I surround. Nice fix, which gets near the other weakness. This is me saving my corner. Okay, I can't let him connect in Sente, so Atari and over. See, he's getting weak on the right. Oh, I want to attack so bad. Behave yourself, save. Yeah, that's not working. Go kill that. He's just dead now. You have to make sure about your A group. It's only got 3 liberties. And your C group, your B group only has 3 liberties. I read this out numerous times because there's a couple little twists and turns. For instance, if he plays this way, Atari on his group, I can't do that. Okay. If he plays this way, Atari, I can't do that. So I have to be careful that which either direction he goes, I'm able to do it. That may seem silly to you, but when I look at this, it's hard for me. I've got dyslexia pretty bad. I don't know if a lot of people have dyslexia. When I dial the phone, I mean, it says rotary dial. I guess it's still called dialing. When on bad days, I have to put my finger on the first number, and then press the first number, then go to the second number and press the second number. Because if I just start trying to dial the number, it's just like, anyway, I look at this, it's difficult to read out. Okay, so all is well, and I go about my cut. He tries to save. Well, first he can't, Atari, but coming out threatens to kill him and threatens to kill the top. So this white move is in his stomach, and now I will kill one thing or the other. Saves here. He's still dead, so I can save. He comes out. Nope. Atari, make sure there's no Y there. I thought there might be an eye here. Atari, if he comes up, can I really play this? Yeah, it looks like I can, but I just want to make sure it just dies. Okay. Kill that area. At this point, I thought there's only one possible way he might win the game, and that's by killing the upper left. I sort of think even if he does, I'll still win. But I went ahead and said, let's not worry about it. Let's just live. He gets this in. Oh, nice move. Threaten. He tries to get cute. Sorry. Threaten to kill that. Boom. Atari. Oh, look at his weakness developing in the center. Atari. Save. Okay, I could capture these two in Gote. It's double Gote, so no needs there. Instead, I come in this way. Oh, look at the Aji. It's sick. There's so much Aji in here. Now, I never got to reading it out because his time ran out. Even though we had like 30 minutes and then 1 minute each Byoyomis. Yeah. So I thought there's some interesting things and perspectives. Hope it helps someone. Catch y'all later.